All right, the Detroit Lions get a surprise boost in training camp, one that we really needed, and plus we'll look at the 53-man roster predictions at the end of this video. But we get back Mekhi Wingo, LSU defensive tackle. We needed this so bad, and kind of everyone's kind of talking about how didn't see this coming. Kind of thought he was going to be out for a couple weeks into the season, and Dan Campbell said that he would expect a September return. So here we are, mid-August, gives him, however many days till the game September 7th against the Packers to kind of get back, get ready. So Wingo and Khalil Dorsey. So Khalil Dorsey was another one that I remember he broke his leg. So I was like, I don't know if he's back working a few days in practice. It's like, oh my gosh. So this is huge because Levi Onwuzurike's out. See ya. We got Pat O'Connor and undrafted rookie Keith Cooper kind of filling in because it's like, all right, we got DJ Reader and we got our rookie defensive tackle. Ali McNeil's out. So it's just kind of like, oh man, we don't have a ton of depth on that defensive tackle spot. Love our ends. Again, we'll get to Aiden Hutchinson here again in just a second as well. But this is big because Wingo, remember, more of that, Wingo, just flying in, making things happen. Here he is on a little stunt, little twister. He's athletic. He's undersized. Remember, that was kind of the knock. That's why he lasted till he did. But he was like a captain at LSU, star player at LSU. But he was just smaller, and he's not Aaron Donald, but like Aaron Donald was always considered like not this typical size. So, love that. And here's kind of the reaction around like our people is that get his sea legs with 19 days out from the Packers, something that didn't seem realistic most of the offseason. So he's back at practice. Will he be ready for week 1? He says absolutely. Okay, what's up, man? Welcome back. I love that. I think if you could have asked me if I could just have one guy come back that's injured right now, I'd pick Ali McNeil. But it would be that position, defensive tackle. So, by the way, Lions have been interviewed lately. Kay Adams has been there. The Pivot podcast has been with the Lions. And the more you talk to them and listen to them and just hear, I love hearing our players talk about how good our other players are. For example, St. Brown talking about how good Aiden Hutchinson is, or they've said they've never been on a team this loaded. It's like, seriously, go around and look. I mean, go defense or offense. It's like, I know about our offense, but defensively, Aiden Hutchinson, everybody is just like, yeah, he's unbelievable. Brian Branch, Kirby Joseph, Terrion Arnold, linebackers are fully loaded. Just as closer we get, I know all franchises are like this, but like this, again, we're not just a team of good players, because we had that before with Stafford, Golden Tate, Kelvin, Reggie Bush. We know we've got really good players, but we know we're well coached and we're just a good team. From Dan Campbell has us as a team, and so we don't have to worry about that either. So love that. Okay, real quick on this. I'm not going to go through every one, but just this is the 53-man roster Pride of Detroit put out, and I agree with most of it, and there's some that I disagree with. But Jared Goff, Kyle Allen, I think absolutely. I think these 4 just set. I'm not a Craig Reynolds fan. I know, and who cares, right? Like, it's not that big a deal. But who's going to take his job? I like Sailors, but Reynolds, everyone loves him. I get it. It's fine. All right, this is the one that's kind of interesting, is Jackson Meeks 100%. Dominique Levet, I don't know. I mean, all these guys you could throw in at this last position, but yeah, that Meeks is interesting. Meeks just keeps playing well, and you're like, oh, what's up, man? He's done everything. So love that. Here's our I don't get the Zylstra love. He kind of makes the team, and I mean, we got 2 stud tight ends here. I'd be happy with almost seriously, like any of these guys to be that 3rd tight end. That's fine. Here's the one that's a little concerning. I don't know if like I should be concerned. Let me know. Tackle, love it. And then Skipper, I mean, Skipper is not like, all right, he's going to come in and be our tackle. You know, he's kind of played this niche role for us for the last few years where he's kind of this specialty tight end. And he has played some tackle, but all reports are that Manu sucks. So we don't really have any tackles outside of our main two guys. Again, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'm missing that. But interior offensive line, suddenly feel good about with these three. And then these guys have been playing well. So fine. And Miles Frazier will come back when he comes back. So all said and done, the interior offensive line, I'm not as worried about. Aiden Hutchinson, Marcus Davenport, stay healthy, Davenport, need you. I mean, look at that right there. I mean, you could go through this list again and just look at all the injured guys from a year ago on the defensive side. Injured. Muhammad we had in there. Hassanin injured. So I haven't talked about it. I don't know, probably Craig did, but just a bummer. Just a bummer. I was really excited to see that guy play. He's just so thankful to be out there. Defensive tackles. This is what I was talking about. DJ Reader, Tyleek Williams, great. Roy Lopez kind of needs you to rotate in. But then down here, I mean, these are kind of like almost two starters right here. We get one of them back. Awesome. This is what I was talking about, again, with the linebackers. Look at this. Anzalone, Jack Campbell, Barnes. Stewart's just out of his mind, playing out of his mind. Nowaski's just a solid player. Zach Cunningham's been playing out of his mind. Malcolm's going to come back. I said I wasn't going to through all this, but I am. Love our secondary. Love our secondary. Ian Kennelly, what's up? Grand Valley and Avonte Maddox. So again, it's kind of these guys right here, like on these bottom ones. You could go either way, right? Not Dorsey. They love Dorsey, but you know what I'm saying, like Zach Cunningham, Pittman, Ezekiel Turner. So all those guys will kind of stay, not all of them, but a lot of them will stay around for the practice squad. Get opportunities other places. So just the depth and the ability for us to develop guys and the way we've drafted, it's nice. It's really nice to see. It's really fun to see. You know, one of the best things about the Lions winning over the last few years is one of my favorite things. Let me know in the comments if you've watched this far into the video. One of my favorite things is just how we've gone into Green Bay and beat them. There was just such this mystique and aura around Lambeau, and you just weren't going to win in there. Just they had great teams and great players, obviously, throughout that time when we just couldn't win in there, and we just go in there now. It's like, let's go. I love that. Can't wait. Week 1 coming right up. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see all of you on the next one.